Okay, hello everyone. Now can you hear me? This is second time live stream today because earlier the microphone was not working, but I tested it and it worked. So I think now it's okay. But let me wait for few seconds for the feedback. In case if it's not still working, then I will do something else. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Loud and clear. All right. So seems like now it's working. Great. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for the feedback and sorry for the inconvenience. I actually bought a new microphone and also new camera. So before this live stream, actually I was doing the class, the GTS class, and it was working perfectly. So maybe there's some kind of conflict software between the Zoom meeting and also this live stream software. So I restarted the PC and it seems like now it's working. Okay, now clear. Okay, great. Okay, great to see you. Okay, so let me now start. Sorry it's like 30 minutes late, but let me officially start the live stream now. So yeah, what a week. We have so many trending markets, including the JPY pairs and some Swiss franc pairs were trending so much. So it's been quite volatile days these days. Usually in July and August are quiet because it's summer holiday. It's an anomaly, right? But it seems like this year the pattern has been so much different, which is fortunate for us. If the market's active and trending, that means there are opportunities to make profits. So yeah, it's great. And now the background is different because I'm in Japan. I will be here for the next 1 month or so. So yeah, let me start. This is now at 11:30 p.m. in Japan time here. So just to start, before I jump into topic, I started my YouTube in Japan like 4 years ago, and I remember the time when I was doing the live stream in Japan. It was late at night, like 11 p.m. usually when I start the live, and sometimes I had the big day, and usually the market becomes active at this time of the day in Japan, New York session. So it's been quite challenging for me. But now I'm based in Dubai. I'm just visiting back Japan for 1 month or so. So time zone becomes a very important factor, especially performance-wise. It's also very important. But this week or last week, or for the last couple of weeks, we have lots of trending markets in JPY pair starting from the Asian session. So I think this is good timing to trade for the traders all the time zones. Whether you are in Asia or Europe or US, Canada, any places. I think in terms of forex trades, forex markets, we have lots of opportunities. So today I have selected 4 pairs to discuss. I will do first the monthly time frame because this is where the new monthly candlestick starts, because this is in the month of August. So in this timing, I always check the monthly time frame and monthly Ichimoku and the candlesticks, then also the weekly time frame as well. So I have selected 4 pairs. So let me start the analysis from Euro USD. But before I do that, let me say hi to everyone quickly. Okay, hello Yvonne, good to see you. UK oil, all right, yes. Let me check that, UK oil, after I cover the Forex pairs. All right, Tony Gold, thank you for joining, good to see you. All right, and Win, thank you very much for joining the feedback. All right, and Roman, good to see you too from India. Thank you very much for joining. Lady Crypto, good to see you too. Rajesh, thank you for joining. And Vic, good to see you too. Okay, and Shan, good to see you too. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, Charles, thank you for joining too. Good to see you. Okay, Ethereum USD. Okay, I will check that. I was gonna check Bitcoin, but today I can check Ethereum instead. So yeah, Euro USD I will cover first as today's topic. Izakaya drinking time, Mr. K. Yes, that's exactly right. I've been enjoying the food so much. I came here on the 31st. Technically, I arrived in Japan, but I already had sushi and yakiniku barbecue and some other nice dishes, and it's been so amazing. I have health checkup in few days, so I'm saving alcohol. I'm saving like oily or like ramen or any other stuff. But yeah, it's been great. It's been so great. So yeah, let me now switch screen to TradingView and start my analysis. So first, this is Euro USD, all right, and monthly time frame. Again, this is in the month of August, so don't forget to check the monthly time frame, as new candlestick just appeared this month. So from the monthly perspective on Euro USD, as you can see, this is completely flat. From Ichimoku viewpoint, the future Kumo is completely flat. Senko span A has been up and down, while Senko span B has been flat. So this is range in the long term. Kumo shows long term market momentum. And also Kijun Sen is flat. Chikou span is above the candles now, but it's still very close to the candlesticks. So as far as I see this monthly chart, I do not really find any direction. I mean, it can go anywhere. It can go up or down in the monthly time frame perspective. So we better check the lower time frames in this case. So if you check the weekly time frame, as I mentioned earlier, it broke the P wave bullish 4 weeks ago, and last week was a bullish bar. So in terms of Ichimoku lines, Kumo flat still, Kijun Sen is completely flat, and Chikou span is still very close to candles, so it's a range. But I can see the potential bullish trend here. So now I'm seeing a new pattern. So let me delete the P wave since it's been already broken bullish. And now I see a new form, new pattern, which is an ascending P wave, which is I take these two lows here, and the highs are on the same level. So this structure is called ascending P wave. So basically the market either moves up and bullish in wave, or it may be resisted and go down. In case if it goes down, then I think the price goes down to the trend line. So the bottom line here is that whether the market breaks the resistance or not this coming week. If it does, then there's a thick resistance zone, which I colored on this rectangle. And ultimate target is going to be up here, 1.11399. So the pips we can potentially gain after breakout of the resistance is 222. So again, the bottom line is that if it breaks bullish, then I look for buying opportunities. If it starts to go down, then I look for selling opportunities. Based on this ascending P wave analysis, let's monitor and look for some new opportunities. So that's Euro USD. Next one I'm looking at is the Pound JPY. Has anyone traded JPY pairs last week? Has anyone sold one of the JPY pairs last week? Because it has been massive downtrend. So I selected Pound JPY as one of the JPY pairs examples. So like I mentioned before, the price retraced Tenkan-sen 2 weeks ago, and last week it broke the Tenkan-sen, and now what's happening here is that Again, this is the monthly time frame. Okay, this is not the weekly time frame. It's a monthly time frame basis. The price is currently bearish, and the target is on the monthly Kijun Sen, which is 178.40. Well, this is the target. I would say this is an ultimate target. Of course, along the way down, the market should go up and down, but I think the price goes down to 178.40. This applies to other JPY pairs, but today I'm taking the pound JPY pair as one of the examples. So basically the JPY pairs are retracing to the monthly Kijun Sen. So that's a target. You can keep holding sell, or you keep looking for the selling opportunities until the market reaches 178.4. So with that in mind, if you check the weekly time frame, the market is broke that Kijun Sen very strongly last week, and now it's heading towards the Kumo. So initial target in terms of the weekly time frame is the Senko span A. So Senko span A is the upper line of the Kumo, and we can expect the potential pips of about 200 pips to take this coming week. And eventually in the monthly basis, in the month of August, I think the price reaches down to here, 178.40. So we're talking about two different time frames, monthly and the weekly time frames. So the targets on monthly and the weeklies are different, like this. Again, the weekly target is the Senko span A, and the monthly target is the Kijun Sen. But either way, it's bearish. So I continue to look for downtrend and selling opportunities. So that's pound JPY. And next one I want to discuss is the USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD, I selected this pair because it's about to break the resistance on the monthly time frame, which is 1.3902. Once it breaks, I think this is going to be one of the best markets because there's no resistances up until over here. Again, this is ultimate target, but there's a good potential that the market goes up all the way to 1.4668. Right, and now it formed double bottom and 1.3902. The resistance level is becoming the neckline of double bottom here. So once it breaks, it goes up all the way. So that's what I'm waiting for this week to happen. And once it does, I look for buying opportunities. However, even if it goes bearish, it's not good to sell because this is against the major direction. So my view is bullish on USD CAD. I mean, if the market goes bullish, breaks the resistance, then this is going to be one of the good markets to trade. So again, that was a monthly perspective. And with that in mind, if you check the weekly time frame, weekly Ichimoku shows bullish, right? Now Kumo Senko span B is up, Senko span A is also up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bullish, and Chikou span above the candles. And also in weekly time frame, you see W bottom here and the neckline breakout. So to me, the resistance is about to be broken. Sooner or later, I think this week or within the month of August, I think resistance level will be broken and the price takes off bullish this way. So I'm closely monitoring USD CAD to buy. So after the breakout of the trend line, last week, 2 weeks ago was bullish, and last week continued bullish. So this is, I think USD CAD is going to be one of the better pairs to trade these days. Okay, and next one is AUD Swiss franc. I selected this market because it broke the support on the monthly time frame, which I was expecting also after the breakout of the trend line, the yellow trend line, and monthly time frame Ichimoku shows it's bearish. Now Senko span B is down, Senko span A is down. Kijun Sen is also pointing down, and the Chikou span below the candles. So since monthly time frame is being bearish in Ichimoku, most likely the bar will close with a bearish bar. So that means most likely in the month of August will be a bearish bar. So far it's been bearish bar, but since it just broke the support level on the weekly or the daily basis, I think downtrend continues. So if that's the case, the target is going to be all the way down here, 0.5338. So until the market reaches that level, I keep looking for selling opportunities. In this case, I never buy. Just because the price is near the support level, I never buy anymore. Before I used to, because I thought this is bottom of the market. If I buy here, and if the market takes off all the way bullish, I thought I can capture nice pips of profits. But as a trend follower myself now, I don't do that. So to me, this is sell. This is market to sell. So with that in mind, if you also look at the weekly time frame, as I mentioned, it broke the weekly support level bearish, which was significant last week. And Kumo just twisted bearish, so it's still baby young Kumo. So that means after the breakout, I think the market consolidates until the Kumo gets thicker and bigger to the new downtrend. Chikou span is now below the candles, but again, this can be fake. So I think to be safer, you want to wait for like Monday or Tuesday to make sure that the candlesticks are closing below 0.5605 on a daily time frame basis. Then I think it's still safer to sell. Yeah, so let me check the daily time frame since I just talked about it. So daily time frame shows it's bearish, but Kumo is too thin. So that means this breakout may be fake. So on Monday or Tuesday, the market may retrace above the previous support level and then finally goes down this way. So no rush. I think you don't have to look for selling opportunities now. I mean, you can monitor a chart on Monday, Tuesday, and if the market doesn't come above 0.5605 until the end of Tuesday, let's say the market consolidates below the support or still gradually goes bearish like this, then from Wednesday onwards, you can set opportunities. So either way, AUD Swiss franc to me is bearish, so that's why I want to talk about this market. So for the rest of the markets, I talk about it on Monday's weekly forecast for the members, KTS Academy members and also the GTS members. So for this huge public, I wanted to introduce these 4 pairs in Forex market today. But anyways, I think the markets are active really. So this is when you really make profits. So let's continue monitor chart and focus and look for some new opportunities this week. Okay, let me see. All right, good to see you. Lady Crypto, yes. Bitcoin also, yes. All right, let me check that. Okay, Win says last Friday Euro CAD pair surprised me at 4-hour time frame. Is it because of buy order block from the past? Euro CAD. Okay, Euro CAD, this one. Oh yeah, so that was a huge bullish trend. Yeah, basically that was when the news happened on Friday, NFP. And also, yes, definitely there was an order block here above the resistance near 1.5035 as I draw the horizontal line. So yeah, and my target was 1.5122 and looks like it just reached there. So yeah, I think Euro CAD is continuously bullish. Okay, hello Wisdom, good to see you. Okay, Yep says Sanyaku Koten signal on the weekly AUD Swiss franc. Okay, so that means oh, this is not the Sanyaku Koten signal. Yep, this is just the Kumo breakout bearish, but it's not the Sanyaku signal. Okay, yeah, so alright, let me now check gold. Okay, so I go to commodity and XAU-USD. So let me again start from the monthly time frame. Monthly shows it's bullish still because the price is above the Kumo Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Chikou span above the candles. So the price has been above the Tenkan-sen, and last month, in the month of July, was bullish bar, and this month, in the month of August, the candlestick has been still doji, so there's no direction this week. And here's the weekly time frame. Weekly shows the price is now above the Tenkan-sen 2 and Kijun-sen Kumo and Chikou span above the candles. So that means gold is still bullish, and it's about to break the resistance anytime soon. In this case, I would draw the trend line like this way and see when it breaks bullish. So yeah, my view is bullish on gold still. I look for buying opportunities on gold. Okay, so let me just delete these lines. Whenever it's bullish, I usually don't draw the lines below the price because it's bullish, so I don't really have any targets on the downside. So yeah, once it breaks the resistance, and the target is going to be the next run number because this is all-time high now. So now the price reached almost 2450, and now the target is 2500, which is up here. So the price may reach 2500 this week, and when it reaches there, then in the month of August it will be bullish continuously. So for me, gold is bullish trend in this perspective. Okay, and also let me cover, let's see, UK oil as Yvonne's request. Oh, I have it here, UK oil, sorry. From the monthly perspective, the price is in the Kumo, and the price is now touched on the Senko span B on the monthly time frame. So the market, I think, remains choppy in the lower time frames. Whenever the price is within the Kumo in higher time frame like this, please remember that the lower time frame becomes very choppy, so you may get stopped out many times. So it's safer to wait for the breakout of the Senko span B this week. I mean this month, in the month of August. But we can also expect the price breaks the Senko span B by looking at the lower time frames. So from the weekly time frame perspective, the market is now bearish. The price is below the Kumo, but then Chikou span is still touching the candlestick. So that means the price may go up again still. This is very tricky market. So if I were to trade, I pass this week and wait and see if the market breaks 76.68. If it does this week, then I think the price goes down to the support levels, which is around 71.14. And this will be the breakout of the, again, the monthly Senko span B. So there's a good chance that the market continues bearish after that. So UK oil is the best to sell, not to buy, in my opinion, with this reason. Okay, so all right, next one I wanted to discuss is the cryptos. So first, let me talk about the Bitcoin, BTCUSD. Okay, so cryptos, BTCUSD, and for Bitcoin, I prefer to check the weekly time frame, because monthly time frame has been still, this is, the history of this crypto is not that long enough. So I think monthly time frame is still a bit less trustable. So I think it's better to check the weekly and the lower time frames on BTCUSD. So far this week has been bearish. So it's been quite choppy market. Yeah, ups and downs. But gradually you can see that the resistances are bearish. You can draw the descending trend line. And the price is now almost touching the weekly Kijun Sen. So I think this week the price touches Kijun Sen. And if it closes below Kijun Sen this week, then the price will be either range or bearish. But if the price doesn't break the Kijun Sen this week, I mean within today, right? This is BTCUSD, so yeah, it closes, the weekly candlestick closes in 9 hours. 9 hours. So in 9 hours, if the market doesn't break the Kijun Sen, then this coming week from Monday onwards could be bullish and reaches to the descending trend line. Yeah, so that's the BTCUSD analysis. So this is not the market to buy until you confirm the close of the weekly candlestick. Okay, and also I got the request to check the Ethereum today too. So let me quickly do that. Okay. So Ethereum is more bearish than Bitcoin. As you can see, the price is below in almost support level. And this is also descending P wave. So the price is about to break the support and about to be bearish continuously. Oh yeah, and also once it breaks the support level this week or next week, then if the price heads down, especially where exactly I draw the down arrow like this, the Kumo is becoming really thin. So when the Kumo is very thin like this, it tends to be penetrated, it tends to be broken and go bearish. And the trend continues downtrend. But if the Kumo is thick, then most likely it doesn't break, it will be bounced and goes up. Like for example, in the past, like here, the Kumo was thick here, so that's why it didn't break. But instead, in the Kumo, becomes very choppy, but it didn't break the Kumo. But here, when the market reaches to the thin part of the Kumo, it breaks and creates a new trend. This is a tendency of the market through Ichimoku. And here, there's a potential breakthrough of the thin part of the Kumo on Ethereum. So once it breaks support level of 2847, then it could go down continuously. So Ethereum is more towards the sales downtrend side. After breakout of the Kijun Sen this week, it's been bearish. Again, Bitcoin is still above the Kijun Sen, so I don't think it breaks. I don't think it heads down to the thin part of the Kumo and goes bearish. But rather, I think the price still continues range and reaches the thick part of the Kumo and bounce and goes up. This is also still possible scenario. So yeah, Ethereum is more bearish than Bitcoin in my opinion, through Ichimoku like this. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, this is quite interesting market these days. Okay, okay, let me now check some comments. Gan says, hi, nice to see you. I would like to ask about Chikou span overlap with the candle. When it crosses above, it becomes huge move. Right, that's one of the Ichimoku original strategies. Chikou span trace. Yes. FT Images says oil could be affected by the geopolitical tensions in Middle East. That's true. That's really true. Yeah. Maybe that's why Ichimoku scale signaling choppy market. Right. WTI even is now choppy. So yeah, it's actually looking for the new direction now. Hello Gabby, thanks for joining. Good to see you. All right. Martin, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining from Bulgaria. Good to see you. Okay, Ryo, good to see you too. He says, draw line good from high price or close price. You better draw the lines on the wicks. That's how we usually do. So on the wicks, here, these are a bit overshoot, but you can roughly draw the mean of these wicks, not the body, not the close or open, but the wicks to draw the lines. Okay, hello Charles, you're welcome. All right, Alpaca, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Partha, thanks for joining from India. Good to see you too. All right, Lady Crypto, you're welcome. Yvonne, you're welcome too. Okay, for intraday in 50 minutes, okay for Ichimoku. You can technically use, but there are more fake signals in 15 or 5-minute time frame. So I recommend always to use Ichimoku in higher time frames. Okay, so finally, let me cover news and end the live stream. This is the first week, or coming to second week in August now. So let me scroll up and let me click here and click this week and click apply so that you get all the information about the news this coming week. And let me zoom in so that you can see clearly in case you're from phone. Okay, so Monday we have no big news coming up. Sorry, there is one actually here. Services PMI in the US. This is highly impacting market news, so you better watch out from Monday in the US at 2 p.m. UTC time zone. And Tuesday the 6th we have a rate decision in Australia. Looks like previous 4.35, consensus 4.35, so looks like there's no change, but at any time any kind of surprise can happen, so just be careful. And retail sales in Europe, this is also a very high impact news. And unemployment rate in New Zealand, technically in 7th of August, Wednesday, in Asian session. That's gonna be the news. And 7th, we have no other big news. The 8th, Thursday, we have RBA Governor Bullock's speech in Australia, and also inflation expectations in New Zealand too. So Asia market can be very volatile. Yeah, on Thursday, 8th. And Friday the 9th, we have a harmonized CPI in Germany, and also unemployment rate in Canada. It can impact the market too, and that's about it. So the biggest news this coming week is going to be tomorrow on Monday, services PMI in the US. That's really highly impacting usually. and also another one, retail sales in Europe on Tuesday. These two news are more highly impact market. So yeah, that's about it for today's analysis. So again, I'm in Japan now. This is my visit. I'm not coming back. I'm visiting Japan, see my family, and I have some missions to do here. So I will be here for the next 1 month or so. And I will be traveling here and there in Japan. I may visit South Korea too towards the end of August or September, in early September. But I'm thinking to stay here for at least a month. And I may extend it to September, the end of September. But you will see me. Background is different, so that's why I'm traveling now. It's good, you know. This year, for the rest of the year and next year, I want to travel more countries, and that's why this time I wanted to come back to Japan to do my health checkup, which is, you know, important, you know, to do every year. And also, I wanted to buy some, you know, camera, a microphone, and some new lighting systems here. And I'm thinking to buy some new external, like an extra monitor for this laptop. Now I have monitor in the laptop and also another monitor, mobile monitor here. So in this way, you know, I can have 2 screens and I can do live stream, I can do trading, my work, any place in the world. So yeah, and I thought it's a good timing to come back to Japan this time. I'm enjoying already the food, and also there is actually summer festival going on right now. Maybe you've seen summer festival people dress traditional clothes in summertime with a fan like this, and they dance, you know, around, you know, with the Japanese drum and music. And usually there are so many street food around in summer festival season, so it's quite enjoyable here. I thought it's really hot, but actually the weather is not bad. Maybe because I'm from Dubai and I'm so used to heat, so for me this is like nothing. I'm already used to the heat, but it's very humid. So, and this is right in the center of Tokyo. But usually we have to walk, right, from the house to train station, or from a house to like somewhere, the shops nearby. I like to walk than taking taxi or taking some other transportations. If it's only like 1 station, 2 stations, I prefer to walk, and it's kind of refreshing. But at the same time, it gets really hot, so it's quite nice cardio exercises these days here. So yeah, anyways, so it's really interesting. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I guess I will be finishing the live now. And since I'm in Japan, my time zone's different, so usually I do live at this time of the day. Well, like it usually starts at like 2 p.m. UTC time zone. I mean, in terms of the live stream in public YouTube. But since time zone's now in Japan time, I may be changing that time to start the live. Sometimes I may do it in morning time, afternoon time, not always this time of the day, but you get the notification on my YouTube channel. Whenever I start to do live, you get the pop-up and notification, and there should be a timer, like exactly in how long the live stream will start. So whenever you see the pop-up, feel free to join if you have time. Otherwise, you can always check the archive videos. So, yep, that's a little bit of my update. So again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you again, and I hope to see you again soon. Oh, by the way, the October group in GTS is now opening to sign up. So if you're interested, please let me know. I got already some emails and there's only 5 seats available. So it's limited to 5 seats only. So please let me know if you would like to master my strategy overall. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and see you in the next one. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.